Okay, good morning everybody. This is Jerry here on JS Farms. JS stands for Jesus Saves, and today I want to give you a tip on how to set up a few days paddock so you can go out of town. So what we've done here is we're only rotationally grazing with 7 sections of fence. Each of these sections are 100 feet long, and so we have 700 feet of fence. Most of them are 36 inches tall. This one's a little taller. But anyway, so what we've done is set up a 2-day paddock because we're going out of town. And we're in the springtime of the year. As you can tell, everything's so green. But we gave them shade down here with this cedar tree right there. And then the charger will be facing the southwest, trying to get as much sun as we can. And then what we've done up on top of these, on the other side of the paddock, I took one section of fence and made a small paddock to move them in after our weekend when we return. I'll show you this. So basically I used 6 sections of fence to build a 2-day paddock, and then I used a little one section to make a small paddock to move them in. Whenever I return, I'll put them in there and feed Stella, and I'll hold the sheep in there so I can take up the fence, take up all the sections of fence while they're in this holding pen, and then I'll turn around and use those sections of fence to get back on track with 3 or 4 sections per paddock. So the grass is knee deep, guys. Today's April the 29th, and you can see this old grass that's in here from last fall and last winter. I've only bush hogged this one time. So we've got a 2-day paddock. We're gonna be out of town. I'm gonna feed Stella real good and then come back and get back on track with them. Another wonderful tip that I want to show you is today's temp is about 52 degrees, and there's an overcast, obviously you can see, and the green grass is here. But if you were going to give birth, would you rather do it in the winter, or would you rather do it in 50 degrees with an overcast and green grass? And so most of our young ewes that we bought last fall, we bought 25 young ewes and we broke them to net fence. And then on December the 10th, we added our flocks together. And you can see that video where we put them together, and you can see a video on our channel of how we broke them to net fence. So today, I'm gonna give you an example of reaping and sowing and the benefits of it, because we're about to reap a harvest. We're about to have spring lambs. And this is the cycle that I want to sustain moving forward, with exposing our ewes November the 1st, and then you have December 1st, January 1st, February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, and try to have our lambs in a window of April 1st to May 1st. It's just because it's so much easier on everybody. And only having one lamb crop a year is our goal, to really focus on getting the best genetics out here and keeping them sustained on grass, and also not losing any lambs due to freeze. So now I'm going to give you an example of these girls that were exposed to a ram on December the 10th. So this girl here was born last April, this girl here. And we bought 25 just like her. We brought them on this farm and we put them in the corral. We broke them to net fence, and I rotationally grazed them in a 3-acre spot, getting them trained before I ever put them in the main flock. And on December the 10th, they were exposed to stud 1. He's in here somewhere. Here he is over here. Stud 1's right there. And today is April the 29th, and I can tell that a lot of these young ewes are pregnant. They're starting to make a bag. Salt Pepper here is starting to make a bag. Her belly's fatter. She's low to the ground. You can tell she's pregnant. This girl here, her belly's fatter. She's dragging the ground. She's low to the ground. She's pregnant. This girl right here behind her, same thing. She's starting to, her bag is starting to fill up. So May the 10th, Lord willing we get to May 10th, we should have spring lambs in much easier temps. You see this girl right here? She had twins February the 1st. She lost both of them due to weather conditions. And now she's running around here. She gave us twins, but because I didn't get the ram out, she lost her twins in the weather. You see this girl right here? She was born July, and she's bred because she's low to the ground, she's wider, and she's starting to make a bag. She got bred the same time some of these girls came onto the farm. So we're getting excited because 25 of our ewes that were exposed last winter are about to lamb. So this place is gonna double in size in a month's time. That's our goal. So folks, have spring lambs. That's the way to go. They have all this wonderful forage, which is how the Almighty created them to eat. We have not bought any grain, not at all. And they're very gentle, very safe. Samuel, who's 12 years old, can move them by himself. And so can you go out of town raising sheep? The answer is yes. Build them a big enough paddock to where they don't want to get out. Keep them protected by the guard dog. Feed her well. And give them green grass, folks. That's the ticket. How much sweat equity's in this? About an hour a day. About an hour a day. And it's good exercise for me anyway. So I'll sign off and hope this video blesses you. If you got any comments, put them in the comment section. Like and subscribe our channel. And I think we're going to reap a harvest because we sowed last fall, and that's what the Lord commands us to do, is to continue to sow seeds and do well while there's time to do this, because the Lord's returning and we'll reap a harvest of righteousness. And we have him to thank and give him all the glory. So God bless. Have a great day.